And for me, my involvement was to go out and ensure that all, do we call them beneficiaries?
Yeah.
Beneficiaries are registered. So I spent hours and hours going around all my whānau that I knew and to see if they were. And a lot weren't, and, you know, a few weren't, but, and I just explained to them, you know, the importance of them being registered and to go and, well, I went and helped them register. Got down to that, I went with the forms and just did it. And explained to them, you know, that it was really important that they become involved, because at the end of the day, it's for our kids' future. And so they did, they saw that light, but I realised that later on down the track, when the mandate strategy huis were happening, I felt that the age group between 18 and 35 were getting missed out in getting to them, the trust board going to those people, you know, because it was just seemed like those who were really knew what was happening, and us kaumātua and queer were getting all these invitations for these things, and that age group weren't. So, you know, we were spending time explaining it to them, but it's, yeah, and it was, you know, they really wanted to hop on board and get to know what's happening, but like Sarah just said, that we, you know, it was disheartening because it was a rushed affair. It was just too rushed, and there should have been more huis where the information and about how this thing all came about, because when it came to us, it was like a done deal. There was no time for the one, you know, ill-informed to make an informed choice. Yeah. And then when we come to the voting, there was an occasion where we had well, he's a cousin of mine, who said to me that he was approached by a certain person like this: "Hey, you didn't vote for me." You know, so, and that made me, and Sarah and I thought about this, that there's not the, oh, what's the word? Privacy in the counting. That, you know, I remember Sarah even asking to be part of that team to do that counting, weren't you?
Scrutinising.
Yeah. And so that really hit home to me, that was just not good enough, you know, when you can get a trustee say to his cousin that he knew he didn't vote for him.
Or vote for the mandate.
And vote for the mandate. So it really worries me.
Only that I spoke to him at Barge Park, and then I spoke to the returning, the electoral office. I spoke with them twice about it because I was concerned about those voting papers. I felt that, and he said that is normal. So I'm waiting for the election to see if that is so. I know we have a number. We all get a number. But who gets to read those, check those numbers? Well, obviously that happened. Ngāti Wai Trust Board had access to those voting papers afterwards. And that's not fair. That's not right that they had, because we know the two people involved who, one said, "Hey, you didn't vote for the mandate, you voted against the mandate." Those two people I know. And so that proved to me why I asked that question before the voting happened. Why are these barcodes on there? Because you have no right to the barcodes.